All right, we got Force of Phil on the left with Miracles, and on the right we have David on Mystic Forge. This should be cool. One card on the bottom looked like for Force of Phil. Tundra Pass. Control. Controlling everything. Urza's Saga to start the game for David. Lotus Petal. Chaos Emerald, excuse me. Grim Monolith. Glaring Fleshraker. This card is crazy, Chad. Have you seen this card? Oh, it got swords. All right. Never mind. All right, Prismatic Ending on Grim Monolith. Great start to the game for Phil, I would say. Urza Saga ticks up to 2. Urza's Workshop, Manifold Key. Mishra's Bauble target myself, says Force of Phil. That felt kind of like tempo, right, Chad? Is this Miracle's tempo? All right, Meticulous Archive is found by an Island Cycle of Lorien Revealed. The Land Cyclers from Lord of the Rings. At this point, we only have Lorien Revealed really seeing much play in Legacy. I can't say I know where Modern ended up. But before this event got started, Force of Phil and I were talking about how sad it is that Troll of Khazad-dûm was gone. A couple other people joining in the convo. Feeling kind of like I'm missing Troll of Khazad-dûm, chat. How's everybody else feeling? Like, if you hated that card, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. Urza Saga popped here on David's side now. Is that Glasses of Urza?
Yeah, powerful magic. It's my kind of jam. Urza's Glasses, right? Powerful. It's going to be hype for that.
Okay, I have 1 mana in pool. I play this one.
Yep.
I try to...
Okay, Glasses of Urza.
Yeah.
Glaring Fleshraker again.
Now I take a look.
Jace the Mind Sculptor, Island, Force of Will. Here's Jace the Mind Sculptor. Oh my god.
Never issue.
Yeah.
What is going on today's stream, Chad? I don't know if Glasses of Urza was tested. I really don't. I'm leaning towards no. Urza Saga ticks up to chapter 2. Glaring Fleshraker could attack here.
Oh no, I thought it was so triggered because I haven't.
Force Flusterstorm. The Glasses of Urza taking a look this is awesome. Kozilek's Command.
0.
Yeah, if you choose 2. Oh, so it would make 0 things.
Yeah,
Then it's like,
just draw and make a spawn.
Yeah, so it'll be for. So it actually goes 1 right now.
No, it's 0. I only draw without scoring.
Oh, I see. But you would then make.
Nothing.
You would make no
I
spawn.
make 1 spawn on the cast of this one.
Oh, I see.
That's all I get.
All forces.
Okay. I get the spawn.
Okay, so Kozilek's Command got countered. I was just a little bit confused right now what was happening. But it seems like a Kozilek's Command for 0 got forced. I was a little confused what Phil was asking and what David's answer was. But we got the Eldrazi spawn off the Fleshraker. Tidbar says, just check one of my LGS websites. They are sold out of Glasses of Urza. You know what, folks? We're on the cutting edge here on 90s MTG. Jace the Mind Sculptor at 2 loyalty. Search for Azcanta just hit the board on Phil's side. I am such a fan of the plane of Ixalan. And one of my favorite cards, definitely Azcanta here. There's a Mox Opal. Tezzeret Cruel Captain. We're getting wild on today's stream already. People seem to be unsure about Tezzeret Cruel Captain so far in Legacy. As far as if it's where it lies. Is it playable? Is it busted? Is it unplayable? So Tezzeret has minus tier. Lotus Petal, it looks like it was found. Jace at 1 loyalty.
So he gets 1.
Yeah.
Like,
There was a floating mana from Urza's Saga on that turn, for anyone that missed it. Okay, Azcanta's going to flip over into a land. I'm a fan of these Azcanta style Ixalan enchantments that flip into lands. Growing Rights of Itlamok is another one. Mystic Sanctuary now. Phil sounds like he's putting Prismatic Ending on top. Tezzeret at 2 loyalty. Jace at 1 loyalty.
Cast Brainstorm.
All right, now Phil will brainstorm. Phil will be drawing that Prismatic Ending. We might see Phil go right after the Planeswalker, Tezzeret. So maybe Tezzeret's first appearance on 90s MTG will be brief, but I guess we can hope for it to come back. David drops an Ancient Tomb, still has some mana available here. Mox Opal getting tapped. Jace still at 1 loyalty. Glasses of Urza looking kind of sad now. Phil is hellbent.
Yep.
Well, there's the 1 ring. Phil's in bad shape, I think. Generally speaking, how do you feel about this, chat? Generally speaking, don't you feel like these Mystic Forge decks crush control decks like Phil's? Does anyone disagree? Does anyone know what I'm talking about on today's stream so far?
Yep.
Azcanta finds Force of Will. Yeah, the big mana decks are pretty good again against the control. Usually. Looks like Phil's in the middle of a Jace brainstorm here. Okay, Island cycling another Lorien revealed. Finding Mystic Sanctuary. If you've been hanging out with us on stream for a while, you're aware Phil's deck uses Mystic Sanctuary as kind of an engine in this deck. It's a lot of value out of these cards. Now Mystic Sanctuary gets played. Prismatic Ending back on top of the deck. Take a look at the hand on end step. Force of Will, Ponder. Another Urza's Workshop. Urza's Workshop. If you have Metalcraft, tap to add a colorless for each Urza's land you control. Awesome card. Force of Will fired off on Karn. Karn is countered. Good card to counter. Well, we had a backup.
Yeah, because they each made 2. Yeah, so 2, 4, 6.
Yeah.
So
Pay a ton of these.
okay. Yeah, it's in.
The vibes are good with the side.
Phil is hellbent with Karn on the other side of the battlefield now. What does Karn want to do? Jay's still at 1 loyalty. Nothing for Glasses of Urza to look at right now. Lattice found by Karn.
It was like right before we started. It was like, I feel like I could play other more.
Mycosynth Lattice in combination with Karn is usually game over. As Kanto taking a look. Ponder is found. We need a way to get rid of Karn or counter Lattice. Or something. If you're rooting for Force of Fill, we need help from the top of the deck right now. Banishing Light is one possibility. Maybe Oblivion Ring? Maybe Detention Sphere? Maybe. What would be the worst card Phil can cast right now that will still save this game?
It's a 2-4. 2-4. I had a moment. Play bug.
All right, now a Jace Brainstorm. Need help. Misty Rainforest pass. Taking a look at the hand. Unexpectedly Absent and Prismatic Ending.
Instant, right?
Instant.
Unexpectedly Absent is the temporary answer here. It is an instant. Another Urza's Workshop. David now has a lot of mana. Each one of those workshops taps for 3. Lattice hits the stack.
I'll float white.
Gonna float white with Lattice on the stack, it looks like.
It's it.
Missing green or something.
Exploration.
Okay, Lattice resolves. Now Unexpectedly Absent will be used. Trying to decide what to put into the top of the deck, basically.
So I'm like, I could just drop my hand. And nothing happens after this.
Is it correct to hit Lattice? Karn? The Glasses of Urza? What are we doing here, chat?
Draw the life from the wall. Watch me fizzle and cry and right here.
Or Scoop, you could do that. All right, Phil scoops. Game 1 goes to Mystic Forge. Yeah, I think the play was to put the Glasses on top of the deck and then concede. So Phil will be on the play here for Game 2. What was the line, chat? Mr. Rainforest pass. Yeah, letting Karn resolve was a mistake.
Resolve is good. Wasteland.
Okay, Needle on Wasteland. These players have played against each other a bunch. We know Force of Phil's post-sideboard Wasteland game plan. That might seem strange if you had never watched one of our streams before, but it's not a bad name. Yeah, the tough. We were talking about this matchup being a bit tough for the control player. The Mystic Forge deck does have a lot of brown cards that need to be countered, which is why it's good against control, generally speaking. It's built to crush decks like Phil's, really. What are Mystic Forge's weaknesses as a deck, though, chat? Like, what decks just destroy these Mystic Forge decks? Does anyone have any opinions on this matter?
Okay.
Null Rod. Ouch. Yep. Mox Opal is in. Urza's Workshop once again. No Metalcraft yet. Okay, that turns on Metalcraft Disruptor Flute.
I name. What's a win? Sure. Go ahead.
All right, Flute on Force of Will. Alec and Robert say Storm. I felt like my Maverick deck was pretty good against Mystic Forge. Played against it a bunch of times, and it felt really one-sided. I felt heavily favored. Search for Ascanta appears again.
Floating one. Do I play out that?
Floating a mana with Urza Saga, looking for something here. AP calling for Energy Flux to be used. Yeah, Serenity is a good one. There's Glasses of Urza again.
You brought it in.
Glasses of Urza making unexpected appearances on today's live stream. Interesting tech.
Go ahead.
Okay, Voltaic Key, pass the turn. Now we can take a look at your hand, untap it, and take a look again. Okay, so a Prismatic Ending removes Pithing Needle. That turns on Wasteland, and Wasteland is fired off. Urza's Workshop is gone. Looks like 5 cards in the graveyard now for Phil.
I'll catch me.
David with no lands in play. Just a Mox Opal. Ascanta flips. Island cycling Lorien revealed now. Things coming together here in game 2 for Phil. The Null Rod obviously has shut down the glasses, the Mox Opal, the key. Is that Geist of Saint Traft? Is it?
Two angels. Attack for 6.
Okay, so an Entreat the Angels. Then Geist of Saint Traft attacks, makes an angel. Phil is on the offense now. Yeah, Alec pointing out that Null Rod taking out the glasses is huge. Yeah, shutting down the glasses of Urza is key in this matchup. There's Tezzeret, though, the cruel captain. Things are not quite over yet here. What can Tezzeret do? Yeah, what is the counter on the glasses? I'm looking now. What exactly happened here? Untap target artifact or creature. If it's an artifact creature, put a +1/+1 counter on it. The glasses of Urza is obviously not a creature. I'm not sure.
One ring.
Extra to you, just to you.
It's milled.
Ah, it's milled.
Yeah. So I draw a card. Tap for 14.
Okay, Phil takes game 2. We never found out what was going on with the glasses. Moving on to game 3. Alec predicting that Modern Horizons 4 will have Urza's contact lenses. We were talking about this yesterday at the shop too. Like, I don't know if we're gonna get a Modern Horizons 4 at this point. Does any like? If you had to make a bet right now, will there be a Modern Horizons 4 or will that never happen? And I know never is a long time.
Waste that.
Yep.
Pew Pew says 100% MH4. But how does that fit into like the kind of standard focused product lineup thing? I don't know. I don't feel like there's room for Modern Horizons anymore. They're better off just making more standard sets. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. That's just my feeling. AP says I thought they said they weren't planning on it anytime soon. I just don't know if they said that. I have no idea. Prismatic Ending takes out the needle. Now a ponder for Phil. A lot of the Magic folk I come across like read all the Wizards of the Coast press releases and whatever. Like, I just don't look at that stuff. I just don't care. Pew Pew says MH4 in 3 to 5 years. There's the glasses again.
Take a look.
Taking a look. Double Wasteland, Swords, Prismatic Ending, Force of Will, Lorien Revealed. The Double Wasteland is interesting. Its comment says, I vaguely remember an announcement that they either discontinued Modern Horizons or put on hiatus for the near future. Well, if that's true, let's assume it's true. I think I agree with that decision. It just doesn't feel like there's room for Modern Horizons anymore. Tezzeret gets hit on the stack. It's in the graveyard now. Lord excited for a Tuesday stream. Zachron barges in, says, tone it down a little. I don't even know what you're talking about, Zach. Calm down, Zach. Here's Soul Guy Lantern.
Prismatic Ending.
Prismatic Ending gets removed. It's gone. Sirius says Edge of Eternity's product very hard to find right now. Stores are selling out of product. What fatigue? I mean, look, I've been playing this game for a very long time. In my experience, I've never seen sets just like not new sets come out and the packs are not available. I asked at my LGS, like, yeah, can I get a collector booster of no more? There are no more Edge of Eternity's packs. Forget it for Final Fantasy. Tarkir Dragonstorm sold like crazy. We're living in crazy times for Magic. I've never seen this before. And say what you want about Universes Beyond, Tarkir and Edge of Eternities are universes within, right? And they're selling. At least as far as I know. Like, I don't own a store. I only see what I see. Someone's going to comment, my LGS is going out of business because Final Fantasy didn't sell. You know, everybody has their own story, but I'm just commenting on what I'm seeing. Yeah, some people are like upset about the scalpers and resellers. I don't know. That's just like not something I care about. Ooh, what card is this? This is I don't recognize this one. Oh, fortune tellers. That was fortune teller's talent. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. Is level 1. 1 blue mana enchantment. Text up on the screen. Yeah, Alec asking about the Mariah Carey Secret Lair. We haven't had one yet. They gave us Post Malone. It's really a shame they didn't do Mariah Carey, though. Another Wasteland. Level 2 now for the Fortune Teller's talent. As long as you've cast a spell this turn, you may play cards from the top of your library. Candelabra comes in. It's Kama said there's some influence of flippers who came in because of Lord of the Rings and Final Fantasy. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. There have been resellers in the collectibles game for such a long time. Baseball cards, Pokemon crap, whatever. I don't know. The fact that it's in Magic now only means we're getting more popular, in my opinion. Is it good or is it bad? I don't know.
Trigger on the stick.
Okay, Ponder to the top. Fortune Teller's Talent is at level 2. Here's a Ponder for Phil. Search for Escanta now. Tone says, whatever's happening, happy to see life within the MTG space. Don't care what the driving force is. I kind of feel the same way. Like, you know, more people playing Magic, LGS full of people playing Legacy. I don't know. I don't really care that much. Whatever. Predict target myself. Unexpectedly absent, dumped into the graveyard. Wasteland on the workshop. Okay, we got to look at Phil's hand. Swords, Brainstorm, Predict, Island. Azcanta has flipped. Null Rod revealed. Null Rod slam now. David is in trouble.
test this.
Yeah, I'm already kind of seeing the like, will we hit the serialized, Lord of the Rings, whatever content already? I think we're already at that point. The cracking packs, looking for the ultra rare cards. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying we're already there.
Predict target myself. I'll name Ponder.
In my brain, I was like, can I just make a draft deck right now? Can I make a
Another null rod. We have a backup. Phil's controlling everything, chat. Shakaya says, random question, what do you guys think about the future of paper Magic now that MTG Arena is doing so well? I mean, like, all I have to say is the word commander, and I think, the future of paper Magic is going to be just fine. And I think there's plenty of proof of that. Arena, obviously, is crazy popular. Compared to, like, not to make needless comparisons, but compared to, like, what MTGO ever was, like, Arena is super popular in comparison. And a lot of people are playing digital Magic only right now through Arena. I have people in the outskirts of my social circles that just, like, play Arena and have never played paper Magic. I think that's great. All right, now David discarding the hand size. There's not a lot that Phil is worried about at this point in this game, but needs to get the offense up and running. And here's Geist St. Traft right on time. Okay, Jace on the board now. Jace the Mind Sculptor also is a bit of a clock. It will be able to ultimate. It puts the top card of David's library on the bottom. I mean, if David scooped right now, I wouldn't blame them. There's Entreat the Angels. Is control viable, chat? Can someone check?